Facebook tracking versus triple well tracking. Today, I'm going to share with you why I do choose triple well tracking and why I don't choose Facebook ads when it comes down to tracking. Since they did the iOS update a few years ago, everything went down in a rabbit hole, and that's why Facebook tracking doesn't work. They limited the tracking. I think iOS limited the tracking of Facebook. Facebook wasn't able to track properly, and everything was destroyed at that point. So you needed to use a third party app in order to track properly your sales. And till this day, if I don't have a third party application, I wouldn't be able to make a single penny when it comes down to drop shipping. You don't understand how accurate those platforms are compared to Facebook currently, and it is day and night. If you don't have those platforms, you're easily missing on 50% of your sales. And maybe what I'm going to share with you today doesn't seem that of, let's say, doesn't seem too much, but one, this was a recent screenshot that I'm going to share with you. As you can see, it's from May 30 to May 31. I try to keep everything as recent as possible. Currently, Facebook tracking isn't that bad, but this is what happened is one month is great, the other month is not great, the other month is over delivering, the other month it's under delivering. Every month is different. You never know what you get compared to triple well as an example, because there's many others, but that's the one that I see that is the most consistent, the most reliable, and the most used by many dropshippers and many brand owners. And overall, like I said, maybe those metrics doesn't seem crazy to you because this is one product and this is just a simple testing. But what about when you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars on ads? Those numbers get horrible real quick, real quick. So now I'm going to share with you a simple testing of a product and basically what happened on Facebook compared to Triple Well. So on here, you can clearly see, okay, this is Facebook tracking. Let's compare to Triple Well tracking. So on here, we have 4 sales. Here we have 4 sales, but now it's already problematic. Look at the sales. The sales come on here on Facebook come from trousers US and frequent travelers. So two. Look at triple well. So trousers US 2, frequent travelers 1, trousers 1. And you're going to say, yeah, but which one do you believe? I would like to believe more Facebook than triple well. Well, if you have that mindset, you're wrong. Why? Because Facebook said it. Since the iOS update a few years ago, I don't know if it's iOS 14, iOS, I don't know which one it is, but you can look it up online. And since that update, Facebook isn't able to track the data properly from a lot of users using Apple devices. And Apple devices is a big chunk of the United States. So that's a big part of where I sell and a big chunk of the world. So I'm telling you, it's going to mistrack, it's going to under track, over track, it's going to do everything. Every month is a different thing. That's why I do not rely on that application. And on Triple Well, I've been scaling my brands and my general store, my niche store, my all whatever store, all of those stores that I own with my brother. I've been able to scale it with Triple Well, so it has proven to work over and over again. All those case studies that I share with you are shown on Triple Well. It is for a reason. I never share with you a screenshot like this from Facebook because it is never accurate. And on here, we can clearly see, okay, their sales are fine, but they don't even come from the right ad set. So how could I scale properly if you're mistracking from where it come from? This is the first thing. The second thing is, as you can see right here, we have let's say the CPC. So CPC right here, let's look at the CPC for trousers, 1.20. So what is the CPC on here? Trousers, it's going to be 0.72. So what is the CPC for frequent travelers? 0.68. And on here, frequent travelers, 0.78. So not too far. Trousers, 0.56, 0.72. So It is simply completely different. Frequent travelers US, frequent travelers, where's frequent travelers US? 3.10. What is this? 3.10. Okay, that one is okay, but overall, I'm telling you, now it's not that bad. Now it's obviously the sales on the wrong ad set. It is a big deal because if you're scaling the wrong ad set, then what are you going to do? But look at the cost per add to cart. So trousers. Let's look at trousers. Cost per add to cart is supposed to be here. So $13. Look at the cost per add to cart here. So trousers cost per add to cart 39. Trousers US 5.65. Trousers US $19. So the cost per add to cart on here is way off than the one on the one on here. Cost per Where's the cost per add to cart on here? Yeah, cost per add to cart, where it is. Okay, this one is way off compared to this one right here on this section. And the reason why, it's because Facebook is just like not tracking properly, over tracking, under tracking, whatever it is. Do you know how important it is, the cost per add to cart? The cost per add to cart tells me how much people like enjoy my website, how much people like to purchase on my website, and the adding to cart is a crucial information to my scaling. And even lately, it's doing wonders. So if you have a good average cost per add to cart, then you know that your store is not the problem. That the problem is either your product or your creative. That's it. So it is a crucial part for my scaling. Now CPM. So trousers. So 15. Okay, that's not bad. Let's look at trousers US 46. Trousers US 46. Okay, so as you can see, the first thing that for me it's crucial is the sales on every ad set. On triple whale, it's good, it's fine, but now it's telling me, okay, this one and this one are doing super well, when in reality they're not doing it. I would have scaled those ad set if it was for Facebook, but I didn't scale them because it clearly isn't tracking the right things. That's the first thing. The second thing on here is, um like I said, the cost per add to cart, not great compared to what it is right here, and what it is right here. And it is extremely important for me, extremely important that I have a good cost per add to cart. So I want a proper cost per add to cart. It is extremely important. Um, and yeah, so it is extremely. Oh wait, I don't think this is the one that cost per add to cart. Oh wait. Trousers cost per add to cart 39.70. Well, cost per add to cart 39.70, and cost trousers cost per add to, it's this one. Yeah, on here. Yeah. It's on here. So 15, and on here it's 39. So this is trash. This is horrible. So I would think that my website is not that great. So yeah, I just, it disgusts me to look at Facebook tracking because it is not working. Now, look, this is a testing that we did because obviously we test different products, we scaled all of that. So look at this. So 38 sales, 36 sales. And on here you can see that it's 38 sales. It doesn't seem much because it's one testing. This is only one day of testing for me and my brother. And this is only two sales. But when you get to 3, 4, 500 sales, and instead of 500 sales, you only have 440 that is tracking, then you don't know which ad set to scale. You don't know if your website is great. You don't know nothing. You're like all over the place. Like my CTR is okay, but my CPC on here, it's not doing so great. My cost per add to cart is way too high. So you don't even know what is the problem at the end. You don't know if it's the product, if it's the website, if it's the creative, and you're like all over the place. Obviously, I try to make example of something recent. As you can see, this is May 30 from May 31. It is very recent video for you to analyze, but I will make another video in the near future, and I'm going to share with you how horrible it could be, because it is not as horrible as sometimes it doesn't even track my sales. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes it doesn't want it. Like it's not tracking at all. So when does that happens? Well, first of all, I never look at Facebook ads on their ad account dashboard. I always look at triple well, and go watch all my videos. It's all triple well every time that I show you data. Every single time, triple well, triple well, triple well. So and even sometimes you look at certain of my product, and that's why I show you triple well, because you look at certain of the product that I launch sometimes and that I make money and that I share with you as a case study, like a phone case that we did. I don't know, it was like $20,000 that we did with that phone case. And if I would have shown you Facebook, because the tracking information with the sales wasn't accurate, it looks like I'm losing money. So on one platform, it looks like you're losing money. On the other one, you're highly profitable. And you look at your Shopify store and you're highly profitable. So which one is it? Definitely triple well is the one to go, because they don't need to comply with outsiders, outside rules. I don't know how those tracking software do it, but they do it. Are they allowed to do it? I think so. Triple L has been there for a long time, for years. So I do believe they're allowed, but I don't know why Facebook isn't allowed to track properly. And maybe it's because they're bigger, billions of dollars, and they're tracking, and they need to deal with different policies depending on the country, and blah blah blah. It is extremely complicated. I don't want to get into that, but just to tell you, triple well is the best option if you're using Facebook ads and you need scaling. Definitely, like help with testing and scaling, definitely use triple well. If not, you are going to be in trouble. Basically, it's going to be problematic. So yeah, guys, let me know if you have any question, and wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Also, do not forget, we have our triple well link down below if you need to use it. And I highly suggest it, because I use it and I show it on all my videos. So wish you an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.